We are married artists with very different styles. That's cool. Techniques and audiences. My husband is well known in our area as a successful portrait and art photographer. Not doing portraits anymore. I'm more known as the young wife who also paints. Just being brutally honest here. That was great. Should I brand us as a studio that sells the art, or the art of two different artists, or split our efforts? My first reaction is, um, like everything in me wants me to tell you that it's not a good idea to have, the married artist thing, because at its core, people buy art. They need to be connected with your subject matter, and if they're connected with your subject matter, they need to be, they'll likely be connected to you. So it's you and your brand and why you do it and your inspiration behind each piece. It's really about you. I don't think people are buying art because they're like, hey, the husband and wife are artists. That's why I bought this art. So when you're, because the reason I'm advising this is because we set up Art Storefronts to help you guys sell everywhere all over the world and build big brands with the best technology, and have you got the wind at your back in every way possible that you could possibly ever have it, so that you have the best chance at success, over the next 3, 5, 10, 20 years, right? You got everything, going for you. That's really what you've got. So I don't want to advise you on anything different. I think people around the world, they're not going to care about that. It's not going to matter. What matters to them is putting something on their wall that makes them feel good, right? So you can definitely use that in your marketing for sure, because you could each have your own website, and then on each website you kind of reference each other, in your bios, in your pictures together, maybe promote each other on your social media. Like, that's kind of cute. You can maybe cross pollinate each other's email lists. Like, that's pretty cool, but what will, but this is actually a really good point. What will happen is, if you guys have two completely different styles and you're emailing the same list, that's a bad idea, because, I would personally unsubscribe. I'm like, no, I don't want to subscribe to something where I'm getting a bunch of stuff I don't want. Like, I just want the stuff that I want. I don't want anything else to bother me. I don't want to follow any social media pages where I'm seeing stuff that I don't want to see, right? I just want to see the stuff that inspires me and is worth my time and energy every day, right? So when you cross-pollinate like that, you're going to run into issues like that, where you'll see more unsubscribes. You'll see people more hesitant to maybe sign up for your social media. Maybe there's a net effect where you get more people too, but I don't know. I would personally have two separate sites, and then maybe, if it works, have a third that's the joint website, right? Like, that's the safest way to do it, where you're not going to cross-pollinate each of you, and each of you can build your own brands and your own lists, and do things like the right way to have potentially two really nice businesses, or at least one out of the two that turns into something great. That's the best setup. So that's my advice.